Hola, esta es la evidencia para el nivel 4. Anécdota. I graduated as marketing professional in 206 and 2016. I was employment and I decided to launch myself into the world of entrepreneurship and start a supermarket type business. I was very excited. I asked for some loans to start. I designed the brand, the distribution of the merchandise, and designed the chairs, manuals, customer service. And I was interview some people to collaborate with my logistic and cashier, and it opened the business in the December 11, 2017. And I was working in the business and I was carrying out constant training for the staff and creating negotiation with recognized brands such as Surtimax, and we reopened with this franchise activities were carried out with the staff to integrate and manage a good work environment. We had birthday parties in March 2020. Confinement began and sales doubled, and I had to fire some people before there were five and there were two left, and we worked beneath closed doors, and people both in the large supermarket chains. Among the team of workers, we could not see each other face through the mask the max. I would have been also very worried because the fixed expenses remained the same and the owner of the premise did not want to make some arrangement for the canon. After 5 months of confinement, I sold it at a loss. I was left with a debt in the bank that still exists. Herbalife. I had an independent business selling Herbalife products, and we had face to face meeting once a month. And due to the pandemic, we adopted the virtual modality and had daily training, and sales were made, and meeting with clients were done via Zoom. I was very committed in the administrations, but the economy in general was complicated. Gym. At the time, I was attending a gym, a functional training center. I attended every day in the morning, done weight routines, cardiovascular exercise, and functional sessions. When this space closed to the news regulation, the owner of the gyms started the online class at 6 a.m. And with my husband, we trained every day at 6 a.m. That's how we spend the entire confident confinement. Other activities in pandemic. I have been exercising outdoors on weekends with the IDRD for 23 years in the recreation area. And during confinement, the mayor's office gave the order to close the parks. I could not train outdoors again, and I felt very sad because I could not seeing more of my classmate at the park. This was what I missed the most. I really missing the rumba and aerobic class, and above all, I missing sharing with my classmates. I was every what ever pardon. I was a very that in the pandemic I had to do against the flow, try to find alternative work activities. I made some specific wakes myself and sold them to the girls I knew from the gym who are who were starting to exercise at home like me. I was also very aware I was also aware that I could eat more than normal, so and adjusted my diet and increased self-care as well. I took advantage of studying in my free time and took and the e-commerce diploma that is related to my career. I had to look for a job again and prepare to start a working life again. Flow. Before the pandemic, my family had birthday gathering and I meet with everyone to celebrate. But at this time, we were already meeting by by video call. He called out them for about 2 years because I got COVID and guys very delicate and also psychology because I was afraid of close contacts with humans. I survived. I was a time in which my mind and my body had to the strong firm and focus to stay in the flow of life with the necessary adaptation to life. I went through confinement. It was a word that he managed to survive. And even through my close family was also sick. They got rid of the COVID well. Later we meet and hugged again, and again and again moment to plan my new goals. Thank you very much, dear teacher.